Alright, lettuce. Draiga should be here soon. We're going to do our first run with like commentary and whatnot. We'll see how that goes. Background for dishes. It'll make the chores not as bad, hopefully. So I got, I actually had a pretty good run yesterday. I had, it was only a minute 30 away from my PB, but the 1 minute was from water run, so technically it was only like 30 seconds away from my PB. So I thought that was pretty good. If you don't count coin flip, then yeah. Also, I forgot that they're gonna time it with real time, so the timing is like quite different. Yeah, I definitely feel way less rusty than I did when I first came back, so that's a good sign. Everything felt wrong at first, my mouse especially, it just felt wrong. Now it feels a little bit more normal. Felt like my mouse was moving in like slow motion or something. But I feel a lot better about everything now. It's so easy to get a sub 50 and you can still mess up quite a bit. Can't be having no more rust. It has to go away. You know, actually, Anemian said that, like, you don't even really have to do water run, like, because you could definitely still get a good time without water run, or like an acceptable time for a hotfix. But I do want to show it off though. If it's like super annoying and it doesn't work like a bazillion times in a row, then yeah, that would be that'd be really sucky. I almost said a bad word, but I didn't. So let's go. I'm officially a non-bad word user now. I don't use those mean words. That was almost 3 times in a row. That would have been a miracle. Could you imagine? What is his water runless PB anyway? Also, have you seen the IL for this unrestricted? He doesn't even do a setup for this for coin flip. He just like completely YOLOs it. This is kind of scary if this happens. You can sometimes get like stuck and can't get back up. You have the power of the gamble RNG on your side, so you'll probably have better luck than we did. I'm gonna be like the coin flip master. Yeah, he did something like this in the IL. He just like instantly went for it. And it worked. He didn't set up anything. Oh. Oh, I got too excited there. I thought it was gonna work. Because, I mean, really, you don't have to, like, stop and zoom in. 4818. See, that's still insanely good without even using this. Because you can still just, like, look in the right spot without zooming in. See, and it still does it. Also, hi. It's me. What's good? I must get more used to showing my face. I'm going to be in front of hundreds of people. What? I mean, I was hoping you would do 100% after, but it's up to you, of course. Like, especially because you're already so good at the like glitchless movement. If you did do 100%, like it would be very simple. You already have like most of the movement down and everything. Second. You might not even do anything after glitchless. Well, I have a guide still. 100%. Just take the unrestricted ILs records that you can, and then take the glitchless record. Easy peasy. Preferably more than 1 second. I don't know where he's at. Confusion. I mean, like, getting it right before the tomato anus video would be so dope, though. Like the hype. Even though it's a different category, but yeah. Does that really help, like, you to, like, have a deadline? Because it seemed like it, like, really motivated you when I said that. Which was awesome. Like, psych. I'm going back to glitchless. I know what you're going to do after that. You're going to do Silk Song. That was really fun to watch. Yeah, like the challenge thing, like for like the judgment. It like makes you want to push it, you know. Like do as much as you can before it's over. That makes sense. Okay, this is fun. When it actually works, it's fun. Imagine that. Let's just do this. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I just like accidentally, like I didn't tell you about the video for so long because I didn't know when exactly we were going to start working on it. I kept it a secret. Oh hey, there he is. You'll be with me when you get another PB. Okay, sounds good. And I was like, screw it. I have to tell you right now. I can't wait anymore. And I like accidentally give you motivation. So. So I've tried Schrodinger's box a few times. I don't know, man. Like, as cool as that would be, like, it just doesn't... It's really hard to... Not really hard, it's just inconsistent. I'd rather worry about just not dying in jail, if anything. Not dying anywhere would be preferable, definitely. We should not mess this up ever again, it's so easy. Literally just walk to the left. Draiga's so good at Soma, dude. I don't know if I could run a game like that. I don't know about running, but like watching your judgment saying maybe just want to play Hollow Knight in general. One of these days, well, I'll become a Hollow Knight freaking gamer, dude. And Dredge. Dredge looks fun too. What are we going to talk about? Well, I mean, he can't hear me. I'm just kind of talking to myself. I don't want to talk about like just say the exact same stuff we did last time, even though it was really good. I still don't get why there's a jump icon there. That's so random. Don't jump there, by the way. You'd get completely stuck like forever. I remember when I thought this guy could kill you until I learned you just hug the stairs and he can't even touch you. I was so scared of that guy for like no reason. Oh, don't do that. I hate when that does that. Love it. It really wants you to jump that way instead of up when you go there. Cat betrayal. I've just kind of always reset there after that last like hint because so many times when I was doing glitchless, I would try to not reset and the turret outside would kill me, and I just got sick of that. Yeah, it's just like safety. Like that turret out there, oh my god, killed so many of my runs before. I don't know if I was doing it wrong or what, but because you can definitely like meow at it before you go in there and have it turn the other way. Yeah, that's yeah, I was doing that, and like still sometimes it would be turned around, and I was like, dude, I can't take this anymore. Kind of the same reason I always reset in jail. At that one part, you know. But the way you do it here, you actually can't reset there because it'll mess it up. And this, I don't know what this does, but I've seen people do this, and like my headcanon is that it makes Clem want to follow you more or faster or something because you're going that way, but it probably does absolutely nothing. It looks silly though, so I might as well do it. So to get in the boxing time, like before she like realizes where you're at, you have to basically have like perfect jumps and movement. Cat can't slip. I'm really bad at the movement in this next part anyway, so. It's a pretty tight window. Like, that always happens. I get, like, stuck there for a second. So, like, that alone would be enough for me to not make it to the box in time. I have to wait now, because I will die. Why are you crying? Why? What happened? I promise, whatever it is, it'll be okay. Don't cry, man. This game is sad, and it means a lot to me. Why do I keep jumping in that chair? This game means a lot to me because of my cat that passed away. Never forget. That's actually coming up, by the way. Next month will be the 1-year anniversary of cat passing away. Can't believe it's already been almost a year. November the 3rd. Rest in peace, Bootsy. I was actually so sad because the stray cat stopped showing up for so long, and then it just like randomly came back one day. I was kind of depressed over that, not gonna lie. But it's been a lot better now since he's been back. I have no clue where he went. I have no idea. It was like he was gone for like over a month straight almost. That's gotta be one of the worst turrets in the game. That was kind of weird timing. We're good. I freaking died there yesterday because the turret's aim is so bad that sometimes it just randomly hits you. So not cool. I actually kind of wish that those turrets had better aim. That way you could actually dodge them properly. You can. You just have to like bob and weave and just pray that it doesn't hit you. Now that you say that, Beamer, I actually did shed a few tears at my first playthrough of this game at the ending. I really did. I was even more upset that we couldn't take B12 with us even though he was like dead. Yeah. I mean, the amount of times I've seen it now, it doesn't really bother me, but that's the first time I went in blind. Like, I literally knew nothing about this game. I mean, I knew of its existence, but I didn't watch anything going into it when I first played through. I had no idea what I was getting into. I just thought it was a cute cat game, and yeah, don't put the keys in there. It's not a good idea. I didn't know it was gonna have such a crazy story, man. Let's do a 360 for no reason. Style points. This game is like 3 years old now, right? Yeah. Because it came out in July 22. Didn't play it until last September. For the first time. I hope they make another one. I really do. We need a sequel. We need to meet our cat friends again after we escape. One random developer was like, "Let's make this this particular staircase have a crazy boost of speed on it, but none of the other ones. Just that one in particular." I still don't get why that even does that. Okay, and that also it keeps happening, and it's really annoying. I never had this problem before. What? Oh, I have no save states here. I have to like manually do this. Did you know you could I mean, I'm sure people know this if they have this trainer. You can just like fly around. I'm free. It's just white. There is no freedom, it's just the white abyss. I mean, when you say how many glitches that I find, I've not found any. That's just all from what other people have found. There hasn't been any like new glitches found in, oh, well, not any like major glitches found in this in quite a long time. What we used was mainly stuff that was figured out like from the very start. Glitch hunters and whatnot. There was that one time I thought I found one with a vending machine, but turns out I was just wrong. And it didn't do anything. I don't want to think about that. I lost so many runs to a freaking vending machine. 100% unrestricted. Until I figured out what was happening. It was so dumb. Definitely crashed out a lot during that time. I did see some new glitches that I've never seen, but like that's just because I've never looked at it before. And you can't use them in this anyway. know they're really cool. What, for the show? It's like 55 minutes. And for comparison, world record, it's like 47:30. But it uses real time, so there's a lot of like extra time that gets put on from like the checkpoints, resets, and stuff. And it's nice to have a little bit of leeway in case, you know, there's always something that could go wrong. I mean, to be honest, I just used 55 because that's what draiga had, so I kind of just copied his. Yeah, this part is where I teared up a little bit originally. Right about when this sad music started playing. Yep, right here. Anyway. Must be in the run still in Soma. I really haven't practiced Dead City or the Flat that much because just like movement stuff or Ant Village. Especially because Dead City is so inconsistent. Like the for me, like what times you get is just I don't know how to tell sometimes what I'm doing wrong or right. And I swear, I stand by this because Anemian said it too, that there are some jumps that just like randomly can be faster than others. So that might sound insane if you've never played this game a lot, but you'll get like random boost of speed for no reason sometimes when you jump. And no one really knows why. Thanks, game developers. Made it more inconsistent than it needs to be. Have you ever seen the Turbo Cat setting? Wait, I forgot how to do that again. How do you do that again? There's like a... What did I just do? What have I done? Oh no. There's colors everywhere. Oh no. I turned the game into a Roblox obby map things. What have I done? Now it looks like Eternal Towers of Hell. I don't know how to fix that. I'm about to restart my game. Do not press F3 when you have the trainer open. Oh my god, it gets worse! What is this? What am I doing? Imagine playing the whole game like this. It's like the hitboxes of... It's like hitboxes, right? Yeah. Yo, this is... Dude, imagine if draiga comes back and sees this. He's gonna be like, what am I... Like, what happened? What happened to your game? Yo, I've actually never played like this. I mean, this could be useful if you want to know like the exact hitboxes of some of these. I broke the toy. Yeah, I really did. Axe. Fade to black. What? Oh, I fixed it. Yeah, I meant to do that. I fixed it by accident. No, but there is a way to pull up the menu. I just made a checkpoint. I don't remember. But there's like a setting that makes the cat move at like double speed or something. It's funny. So you see, that's actually how I got so many world records. I just like secretly had the turbo cat thing turned on about like 0.1 so nobody could tell. True story. The moderators couldn't tell that my game was sped up, or the cat was sped up. Yeah, it's ever so slightly. Imagine. To be honest, that's what it felt like when I was watching Anemian back then. It felt like he had some kind of speed, extra speed that I didn't know about. That's how it felt like at first. I really just can't do this anymore. You're not supposed to be sent back that far. I'll have to ask someone about this. I have no idea. If there's anyone here right now that knows anything about this, I think I'm just doing the wrong timing. There we go. Yeah. Like, you could even get sent forward sometimes. You get launched, like, past him. Yeah, whatever. That doesn't really save. It saves like a second or something. Turns out this is the hardest skip in the game now for me. Jump scare skip. It's so tough. Okay, that was pretty good. Just running section, jumps. Batteries can be annoying, so I might as well I've not really practiced this very much, the batteries. Don't jump off it too early though. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Just like killing time waiting for a draiga, honestly. Uh, Let me open this up. It's getting kind of dark in here. Oh, just because the main menu was black, it looked dark. It's fun. And they said that black cats are bad luck. Well, that one's not. The screen licker. Bless thy screen. Well, you know, that's unfortunate. Hope that doesn't happen. I don't even know what that was. I was stuck. That's definitely better than falling to the map, though. Lost like 10 seconds. Stuck. Just gonna turn this off until he gets back or whatever. Food bucket. How could you? Yo, what time did you get? Oh, no PB. Very close. Okay. I'll reset this then. I was just, like, killing Tom, honestly. I have a question about this, because I don't remember the timing of this for some reason. Like, I know you're not supposed to get knocked back, like, so far as I am. Do you remember how to do this at all? You just hold back, right? At the right time. Okay, that was acceptable. I did at one point, but like I'm just really bad at it now. Okay, we can go ahead and get on Discord if you want. Anytime, and then I'll turn this back on now. Alright, let's go. First practice run. What could possibly go wrong? That was better.
Yo.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
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 Oh, yeah. Hi, I can hear you. Yeah, hi.
A lot of people said my Discord voice is really quiet, so you might have to turn it up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, because it sounds fine on my stream, but on Discord it's like super quiet, so.
Okay.
Does it sound better now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can hear you fine. Like, it's,
Okay.
yeah.
Because when I did my tech check, they turned up the gain by like 23 or something, because they couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
Can you hear yourself on my stream? I'm guessing you can.
Let me check. Hello, testing.
Yeah, I think it's coming through.
Yes, I can, yeah.
Jump scare skip, man. Stupid. Okay, so should I be using like real time, because that's what they do, right?
I mean, but yeah, I guess so. You can check afterwards. Like, Stray doesn't have that many loading screens anyway, so.
I mean, it doesn't really. I don't think it really matters that much. I'll just use this. It's just game time.
Can you stream your games to Discord as well, so that I get like?
Yeah.
I can just watch it there.
Yeah. So there's no delay.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, yeah, I don't know, like, what you want to do, or if you just want to do the same bits for everything.
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier, like...
Yeah.
And just recycle everything you said before. I mean... Let's just... let's just go and see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. And,
yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll just follow what you want to do, and then, yeah.
Alright, welcome to Stray. This is I am Jonathan.
I'm draiga.
Yep.
I'm draiga.
I am Jonathan, first of all. My commentator is draiga.
But more importantly, I'm draiga. I know. I know Johnny Tins about it, but like, come on, let's be honest. Like, I'm the reason you're here, right?
we're both in this together.
Yeah.
I thought for a second there was that one glitch where the cat wasn't even there.
Oh yeah.
Excited to see this brand new game I've never seen before. I know, right? I've never played this game. Alright, so we're gonna start off with... Wow! Okay. Only here yeah.
Right.
They're only here because of you. I don't matter.
It's true.
We're gonna interact with the cats in an order from right to left because that is the fastest.
That's second faster, I want to say.
And we're gonna let
This cat's gonna give us a wash.
clean everyone real quick. Very important.
That's nice. That's nice. Everybody's clean now.
We're literally deja vu, everyone. And we're meant to take a nap here with our cat friends. But if we go up the wall, we can interact. Trick the game thinking that we lay it down, and the cat's gonna kind of do a 360 infinitely.
If I have beer. Would it be a terrible idea? Like, I'm not gonna do it now. Would it be a terrible idea to do the actual run drunk though?
I don't know. I don't do that. So I mean, that's up to you. I don't indulge in that. Someone in my chat can't even do that yet, huh? What now?
I think
hey,
it'd be
they're
a
all
bad
for
idea,
it.
right?
So they're all for it. She's all for it. You got one person said yes. That's all you need.
I'd have to be drunk at 2:30 in the morning, which I'm not.
Dude, I don't even know what I would be like. I don't know what I'm like
Yeah.
drunk because I don't do that.
Yeah.
I might turn into a complete like psychopath. I don't know. I mean, I kind of already am, but like I would be even worse, and then I would definitely curse like nonstop without even thinking about it. I mean, if you think you can get drunk and control yourself. Oh yeah. Also, this first section we skipped the cut. We're not even thinking about the game. We skipped the intro cutscene by doing that as well, by the nap skip.
Yeah, so he got stuck in an endless loop. The game didn't know what to do, so it just sort of resets your position, and that lets you gain control, clip through that pipe, and that skips about, what is it, like a 2-minute cutscene or something?
Yeah, it's like a minute and a half cutscene.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're gonna catch back up with our cats, even though they didn't come with us somehow.
This is actually the end of the game. We actually just live happily ever after with the cats now, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
GG, it's a good run.
This is the end. Could go ahead and explain that there is a macro that is used for the entire run, like multiple uses. One being to skip dialogue faster, another one being to knock off any enemies. We're pretty much untouchable by anything in this game now. Because
yes,
2,000 meows per second, by the
way. Did you get really close into your microphone for?
I don't know.
Just
put emphasis.
Exploded.
I want to put emphasis on that. That's
2,000 meows per second.
That was so loud. And then for unrestricted, this only applies. You can bind help to the macro to skip like 4 cutscenes.
One.
There's 4.
Yes, 4.
Trust me,
Yeah.
I know this game, right? I played it.
Uh-huh.
And if you're wondering what the enemies are, it's these little critters right here. They're called Zerks.
We're about to see one scuttle across the ground, like that. Well, there were 2 of them.
Oh no, Sparky's here. I'm definitely not gonna be serious now. Sparky, dude. Well, this is our first practice run. It's gonna make it so much harder to be serious. This man says the craziest stuff. Hey, Sparky. Alright, now the first level was there was really no puzzles. It was just parkour, jump, move. But there is going to be a little introduction to some puzzles here. exploration and whatnot.
A
And
nice big title card for the Dead
yeah,
City.
takes up 90% of your screen there. In the hidden alien language.
Yeah.
And it's actually really hard to not know where to go because there's arrows and like markers everywhere in the casual.
Yeah, the game does a really good job with like lighting up environmental clues to tell you where to go.
If you somehow couldn't see that, then I don't know. You might
Yeah.
want to get your eyes checked.
Yeah, and that big yellow sign there telling us go that way. So he's going to grab
I did the same thing you did.
Yeah, damn. Pick up the bucket. Not get a speed boost there, that's fine. Use the bucket to stop the fan. And then he's going to go for a small skip here. So he's going to go up to a paint can here. And he's going to try to push it 3 times, I think it is. And that's going to clip him. It should maybe work.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. And clip him through the window there. That saves... it doesn't even save that much time. It saves... yeah.
2 seconds maybe.
Yeah.
And the next little skip here, we just give this jump scare, saves even less, maybe like a second at most if you do it properly.
Yeah.
Where you just hold back. That was alright.
Nah. So you're meant to speak with the robot there, but you can actually just walk past him and just be on your way. And we're going to get into the first of several chase sequences throughout the run. And this is where we're going to see the power of the meow macro, where the Zerks that jump onto us, they're just going to bounce right off us because of the macro.
Now, if we're really trying to go for a good time here, we don't want to get hit, because we lose 1 frame for each time they touch.
Whole frame, you say?
1 frame for each time we get grabbed. Yeah, but we're just going to hold... Now, this section has probably the hardest achievement in the game to not get grabbed here during this entire sequence, which I've only ever done like 1 time before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard to do.
But these sections are complete. Nothing with the macro. You don't have to worry about any enemies. You're just going as a straight line as possible.
He's gonna do it.
1 whole frame, yeah.
Again, another example of the environmental or environment telling you where to go. And then jump through the window and we are into safety in the apartment.
Now this is where a lot of our movement is gonna be. There's gonna be some RNG coming up. In this next part especially. There's I don't know what the chance is, but there's a chance that the cat can just slip randomly and lose.
Yeah,
like
you
a
can't.
second.
Yeah, you can't ever fall properly. But yeah, the cat can have an animation where it sort of slips for a second and has to put itself back up, and that loses maybe a second. And that can happen at a few different spots in the game. But yeah, those jumps in particular that you just did are particularly susceptible to them.
And barrel. We don't like barrels.
No.
For many reasons. They are just very awkward to move in, jump from. Oh yeah, so you can't actually meow to light up stuff here. I don't know if there's any other spots in the game that do this, but you can meow to like light up the environment.
Yeah, the meow button acts as one of its functions is meant to act as like if you need a helping hand, and you can meow, and like the game will give you a small hint about where to go or what to do.
In your first playthrough, did you ever get lost or didn't know where to go?
I don't think I did. It's been a while, to be fair.
Although I did kind of like explore everything, so.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go. That's
that.
A rare one. That's a rare one.
Yeah,
That's
really.
Yeah.
You can also get kind of an opposite effect where you get like a speed boost. I don't think I've really seen that though.
Yeah.
You can get a small sprint boost jumping into this fan if you do it properly.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the speed boosts are like basically RNG, I think.
Yeah. We're gonna stand on this keyboard, and to open this door, we're gonna have to stand on it until it writes. It doesn't matter what we write; it can be 3 lines. Also, very important, we're gonna meow with this camera. It's gonna nod at us to let us know we're doing the right thing.
And then the room with the best movements in the game is coming up.
God, yes, love movement. This,
So there were four, I don't know what to call them, switch things you need to pick up and plug them into these outlets here. And yeah, the movement here is very, very finicky. And you have to be standing right next to the outlets for the like interact button to come up. If you're not, yeah, you're just placing that on the ground and losing like 3 seconds.
I kind of made it look not that bad, but yeah, it can really be tricky to move in the right direction.
So we get to pick up a robot friend here, and this is B12, whom is going to be our companion throughout the rest of the game.
A former mad scientist who turned himself into a robot, or something like that. Do you know why his 12? I mean, do you know why it's number 12?
If you're asking me, I do not.
There's 12 levels in the game. That's all I got. There's 12 levels. B12.
Wait, what?
What?
Is that the actual reason?
Oh, I have no idea.
Make that up now.
But
Okay.
there is 12 levels, so it's gotta mean something.
Okay. Because, yeah, I don't know.
We may need to look up a lore video. That might actually be very helpful because we can actually explain some of this stuff better.
Yeah,
To like a
I have
story.
no idea.
Maybe we'll do like more of a story explanation instead of everything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say there were like memories and stuff that act as a collectible, but yeah, in the any percent one we don't pick any of them up, and yeah.
He has given us a backpack, which he can operate from in and out of.
Inventory.
Give us a flashlight, inventory. Even the ability to tap in 3748 a million times.
Code there is always the same, which is nice.
Yeah, and that's the only code.
We can just do the thing here.
Oh, so the main category in this is spin percent. It's just how fast can your cat spin in this bucket.
That is the most prestigious category. Any percent and glitchless.
The competitive, biggest history, like.
Yeah, I said any percents and glitchless. Those are really just category extensions.
So
nobody really cares about them.
Well, what I just did, that was really a bit fast, but I lined up with this bottle on the ground because that's where the cutscene trigger is at. And if you open the help macro at the same time, then there's no cutscene. Imagine that.
Yeah.
More spinning. Just keep spinning.
Oh, that's good. That's why he's the world record holder, folks.
Nah.
So, we're introduced to some of the robot citizens, and they were initially very scared of us because, well, they're not like anything they've seen before. They don't know if we're a threat or anything. Of course, we're friendly, and we're going to go and meet the sort of what's the character's name? Like Guardian? No, it's not Guardian. It is Guardian. Like a
guy with the big hat and his pole.
But we're also going to be doing by far the biggest skip in this level.
This is something I didn't even know last time. So should I mention? Well, there's for the 3 chapters that you skip, there's actually like really cool like glitches, but that don't get to be shown off at all.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I think that's something worth saying.
Yeah. So this skips like 20 to 25 minutes, and it skips 3 whole levels. Blah blah blah.
Maybe rooftops, dead end, slums part 2. There's only a slums part 1. There's no sequel. And the robots, I'm assuming, have either never seen anything else or not seen a cat, because they all freaked out.
So Guardian here is going to tell us to go and find a character called Momo, But of course, we're not going to do that. We're just going to run once this cutscene is over and we interact with the interact with Guardian again. We're just going to run in a completely different direction and head towards the door here. This door here is a little bit glitchy, so we can clip through it by hitting the interact button twice in quick succession. Get to the top of the stairs here and reload the checkpoints and also change FPS.
Yeah, this is the only trick where you need to be on 30 FPS. Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, so it is
pixel perfect, pretty much.
Yeah, literally pixel perfect. Thankfully, reloading the checkpoint there makes the setup quite consistent, so it's not too bad. He's going to move the cats until we get a little step like that. Look at the particular spots and hopefully get it. Nice.
I wasn't sure if I...
Yeah, it was... Yeah.
Now, there was this setup has changed. You used to clip out the wall and you have to go all the way around, but this setup with the window is much faster. We're going to clip straight on this guy's legs.
Straight through the legs there. And get the one completely out of the map. And so that door there is meant to be closed, but we can clip through it. And we're going to fall into a cutscene trigger, or sorry, not cutscene trigger, a checkpoint here. And then that unlocks the sewer levels. But we have to restart the chapter from the main menu because otherwise the game won't let us actually progress with it.
Because during that time we unlocked UV light for our flashlight. And we wouldn't have that. So.
Really? Yeah, we didn't mention it last time, but we could mention that's like that we're playing on a down-patched version of the game because sleep paralysis only works on the down-patched version.
What about the first patch? Does anyone know? That is this?
I don't know.
First patch 1. Oh, this section we had a hard time talking to myself.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, it would just be like, we're now here with... Yeah. And how we have the UV license stuff.
That we can actually use to kill any of these Zerks here.
Yeah.
And it's not infinite. We don't have infinite. Yeah, the Zerks are growing, by the way. They're evolving. So Momo, Momo was supposed to have like an epic comeback, right? Or he was supposed to come back after later in the game and save us, but you know that got cut out. So.
Yeah, it looks like the game is setting him up for that like story arc, and it just never happens. And yeah, I don't know.
We kind of don't really see Momo again until the ending cutscene, I think, where you see everyone.
Yeah, and he's only there for like a second because he's being surrounded by like the drone things, whatever they're called.
He's helping us, and we didn't even help him before because we skipped that. How nice of him. Awkward silence. I mean, okay. I'm gonna watch back the run. We said that like we talked about like going out of bounds with the trainer and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, because there's like that pipe up there you can like actually stand on.
Yeah.
That you have to clip or like use the train or something for it.
There's also this. What B12 says. If we want to get to other folks, we need to go to the sewers. Times like this, I'm happy I have no smell. Me too.
Wait, that actually makes no sense. Whatever.
What do you mean?
How can he be happy? Yes, like he doesn't know. Like it could smell extremely pleasant in the sewers, and B12 just doesn't know. So he can't be happy that he doesn't have a sense of.
Doesn't know what anything smells. Yeah. Wow, that's a plot hole. He's too aware.
But
How does he
G
know?
straight developers.
How does he even? Yeah, good point. I never even considered that. Wait, so but he used to be a human. So he used to
Oh, that's true.
smell,
Oh, that's
right?
true. That's
So
true.
he does.
Yeah,
and,
mate.
and like as
Maybe
we're
that's the
going through the
explanation.
game, where he's like slowly unlocking his memories of stuff, also. So maybe he's. Like,
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah, this
guess,
is what
yeah.
a sewer would smell like. I'm sure glad I can smell.
Yeah, I guess that's the explanation.
Yes. But if you didn't know that, then that would not make any sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, the sewers, I guess it's a bit early to talk about Water One. We're going to do another, where it's not really meant to be a chase sequence. You're meant to use the like UV lights to take out some of the Zerks, but because we have the macro, we're just going to be running past all of it nice and dandly like.
Did not mention this before, but having the flashlight out at all times is going to save time throughout the entire run. Or because you already have B12 active, so it doesn't need to be out. It doesn't need to be activated again for any interaction or.
Yeah, so
item pickup.
yeah. So B12 is usually in the cat's like backpack, but he has to come out of the backpack to interact with like any sort of character or anything. But if you have him out like this with the light out, it skips the animation of him having to come out of the backpack, and it saves it's like half a second every time you interact with something.
Also, there's
so it's quite
there's eyes.
yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
Where do these red eyes come from?
So yeah, this is the chase sequence that isn't really meant to be a chase sequence, but with the macro, we can just treat it like one. And upcoming is the most infamous trick in the game. It is called Water Run. And basically, Water Run sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. And there's not really much you can do about it. It's basically a random trick, basically a coin flip as to whether or not it wants to work. So he's gonna jump onto this barrel, look at a specific point on the wall here, and let's see. Once he jumps onto this barrel, no. If it doesn't work, just show off quickly how like you're stuck on the pipe and like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't move from the pipe. Like once you get sent back, you're just stuck there.
Yeah. Thankfully, we've got a checkpoint nice and close here. Okay. There we go. So we clip through the barrel into the water, and we are now running in the water. So we clip through that gate, and that isn't the really big time save of the trick. There's a cutscene, about 40-second cutscene here that we're usually meant to watch, but we jump up here, and that skips that cutscene entirely. And so that's where the really big time save from Water Run comes in from.
And if you don't reset there, I'm pretty sure you just can't continue.
Yeah.
Because this is yet another chase sequence here. And it just doesn't happen if you don't restart there, because it doesn't know that you're there.
Yeah, and it's quite difficult to hear. But in the cutscene that we skipped, B12 was meant to be broken from exerting himself too much. And so the cat is meant to be holding a broken B12 in his mouth here. So the like meowing sound from the cat is slightly different here. Because we skipped the cutscene and everything, that B12 was never broken, and so the cat isn't holding it in his mouth or anything, but the sound is still different. And
this was meant to be DLC. We could get a different cat meow sound, but
yeah.
Does that work?
I don't know. Sure.
Making stuff up. Okay, so this is actually new, somewhat new, where you originally it's like at the end of sleep paralysis where you have to go back to the main menu to continue. If you just like tap B12 there before the checkpoint and reset, then you can just continue like normal. I think because it like reactivates B12. Because
Yeah, we used
if you
to.
don't do that, then you can't use help and you can't skip this cutscene coming up. So either.
Yeah, what we used to have to do was we're about to activate the checkpoint for a new chapter. We used to have to exit the main menu and restart the chapter again, but now we can just run past it. So that's the second cutscene skip of the run.
There is you can get soft locked here if you don't activate B12 at the top of this jump, where his dialogue will just keep repeating.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've got to interact. We've got to activate this cutscene with the elder of the village here, and that doesn't happen if B12 doesn't have it. Like B12 is starting to realise that he used to be a human, and he puts his consciousness into this robot, and so we have to activate that dialogue for that cutscene to trigger.
He's going through a robot life crisis right now. As short as this chapter is, it's actually really unfortunate if you make a wrong jump. And it can easily happen.
Yeah. Now it's going to make sure to hold W here.
Is that a thing? Like, I've heard other people say...
I read it in the Discord.
But I've actually heard people say it does save time, so...
Yeah, I thought it really did save time. Like, yeah.
For some reason, this seems to be the easiest cutscene skip. I think it has like the largest trigger zone.
So this is Midtown, and that train that we just passed. That's going to be taking us to the control room, but right now it's not active. And so in this Midtown area, we want to go and find a battery so that we can activate the train. But the battery is inside of a factory that we need to infiltrate. And so he's going to do a skip here to get a hat that's going to act as a disguise. He's going to look in that direction, clip through that gate, and then pick up the hat.
Any Dr. Seuss enjoyers? Cat in the Hat? We're going to need a hat and a jacket.
Jack, and I'm trying to make it work. Jack Cassette or something.
Hat and a confused. Tongue twister. A cat and a cat.
So he's breaking 3 cameras here. Just before he interacts with a character called Clementine here.
Very minor thing. There is a few parts where you can activate help right before a cutscene to keep B12 out, like right here. So I can interact.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
Oh, that's yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's what that's for. You activate help because in the time that the cutscene is playing, it will go back in the backpack. So you can't keep your flashlight on. That was Clementine, by the way.
Yeah.
Probably just skipped over that.
So he breaks the camera here, and this robot, in gratitude for breaking the camera, gives us a cassette tape, which we're now going to take over to a. Well, I guess not. I guess we're going to go over here instead.
I wanted to show this. I think this might be the cutest thing in this game.
Oh, isn't this lovely?
You can hear the cat purr. And the need. That's very worthy, Thomas.
Your phone can't get validated if you don't do that.
Yeah. Same as the spin. Now we're gonna play dubstep here on the radio too. I guess robots don't like that. They distract him.
And then
that's the only way to get the jacket there.
So this is Blazer, and he's going to sneak us into the factory. We've got to give him the clothing that we got. And there was a very small thing there where he jumped into the box just before that like fade to black happened. And that just skips the animation of the cat having to jump into it afterwards.
Yeah, you move to the left right before you give him both items, and you can jump in. And here we're about to see the most naive worker of all time. Because in this factory, they don't actually check the boxes, they just look at them from the outside.
And unfortunately, the game won't let you meow here.
Debated. Dude, we use up all the good things in that, I swear. We said like all the... All,
I mean, we can just reuse them.
I mean... I'm trying to like make some new ones here, but there's nowhere near as good.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Like 99% of the time, any of these turrets are not going to be able to get you. You just run straight past. This is meant to be a stealth section, but there's no time for that.
We got stuff to do, man. Gotta just run past these turrets.
Now I'm gonna meow just to show that you can do that. To like distract them. But you really feel it not necessary.
Yeah, it doesn't matter much in this level. In yeah, it's the next level. That's going to be a little bit more important, but yeah, for this stealth section, we can just run past everything.
Now this part here, we're gonna do quite a little bit different than the intended way. We're gonna make use of this barrel to skip. So you're meant to place the barrel on the last button, but we can actually just stand on the button ourselves to activate, dropping the battery down. And we can grab
so you meant to...
Yeah.
So these three, I think you like to call them Roombas.
Isn't that what they're called, Roombas?
I don't know. So you meant to use 3 of them to hold down the buttons there, but with a quick enough jump, you can get onto the barrel and grab the battery before it like goes up again.
You don't need that. We just need a cat to place on the last button. You can jump here. Why?
Yeah, I think it's quite easy to soft lock doing that though.
It
so
definitely is.
yeah,
It's stuck in the back rooms. You can actually trip. I've done it by accident. You can trip a robot as they're like walking past. You know, something like that.
So so the Guardians here, they figured out that Clementine was helping us. She was doing something wrong, and so they've cordoned off this whole area. So we're gonna have to. Well, again, normally we would have to be doing this sneakily, but again, we can just run straight past all of the turrets here and get to Clementine's room. And she has left some notes hidden around her room to inform us of where she's gone and where she's hiding. And so we're going to be heading around the room and interacting with all of the objects that tell us that.
We're going to be taking all of her hints on where to go, and then we're just not going to go there. This is just to progress the plot.
Yeah.
Now there is a different way of doing this, which for whatever reason when I do it, the turret on the outside likes to get me. You can meow before you enter this to distract the turret, but I prefer just to reset because that way it's always over there,
yeah, it's
out of the way.
It's completely consistent if you reset. And I thought the enemy's pathing was RNG if you don't reset there, but yeah, I might be wrong.
Now this is what I would call cat jam. We're going to skip the entire nightclub by tricking the game to thinking that we're in there.
Yeah, so it's going to get up to this window sealed, and then on the left there's a jump prompt that you can get, which the game now thinks that we're inside of the nightclub, so it deloads the entire area outside, and so he's going to jump onto this deload jet. I thought you were going to go for it.
If you want plus 1,000,000 aura, you can go for that. What I was going to do there is you can land on that barrel down there at the very bottom, but if you miss it, then
that's GG.
You're back in the you get sent to the nightclub. So yeah, you can't skip it. And we were meant to be locked up,
yeah.
but you know, and we were also meant to lose B12 during that whole section there.
Yeah, so because we have B12 now for this section, we're going to be using him to break Clementine's AI here just a little bit.
As if her AI
But
already wasn't broken enough
yeah.
to break it even more. I've always found it odd that you can even do this, because obviously you're not supposed to have B12. Why can you still interact with her here?
Yeah, and she still has like dialogue and stuff
Yeah.
that like actually makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. But first of all, we've got to get the key.
It's not a bug,
And
it's a feature.
uh, use the key, give her the key to open up the door, and then once she opens the door, and as soon as she starts moving, we're going to interact with her with B12, and that gets her to start moving a few seconds earlier than she normally would.
And then a second time when she's fully out to kind of wake her up, get her moving. Now, it's not really too relevant in this category, but in Glitchless, she really likes to just, her AI will just fail a lot of the time, it seems like. Where she'll get stuck on the stairs and she won't. I
Yeah.
swear if it happens, okay.
No, it's not. It's not too much of an issue in any percent. I don't think.
I've had it happen like
Yeah.
once or twice. I don't know. I like to run this way because I feel like it makes her follow me faster. I don't know.
So there's an imposter B12. as we have B12 with us, but
Among Us now.
this is now an Among Us game. Which one is the imposter B12? No,
Which one is the real one though? Which one is the real? How do we know?
I always thought the one in the cat's backpack was the real B12.
I hope so.
But yeah, so anyway, so there's another imposter B12 trapped down there, and the game makes us rescue him.
Actually, there's
So we're gonna
3 B12s then, right? Because one in the sewers, and then this one.
yeah.
So this is the third one. Oh, if you interact with her as soon as that cutscene's over, she'll unlock the door from wherever she's standing at.
Yeah, and that lets us interact with the door early, and she gets teleported to this cutscene.
Definitely the scariest section here, because if you die, then that's game.
Game soft locks if you die here.
Oh, the ledge climb.
So here's the case where meowing before a guardian can matter.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to meow here to distract it so he doesn't get spotted here. Make sure to dodge the lasers.
This is actually, I think, the first thing I learned in this game. A trick is you can move during this cutscene here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, during some of the
simply.
cutscenes. Yeah, during some of the cutscenes you can move, so we can get over to B12 nice and early here.
Didn't even mention that in the flat where you can move during that cutscene with the bookshelf opening. I didn't think about that.
Anyway, take B12 over to Clementine, and we can't soft lock from now on, which is good.
There's only one person who has a consistent fast jump, so shout out to Lettuce Seeds for this.
Yeah.
He's the only one that could, maybe even the only one that ever tried to make a setup for this. But it does work.
He's going to reload the checkpoint here to get Clementine's AO to start working again. And okay, good. Yeah, she can sometimes get stuck there even after you reload the checkpoints, and you just sort of have to keep on reloading until she starts moving again.
Now you're meant to just climb on her head as she bends over, but if you stand like this against the wall, you can time it to where you don't have to wait for her to come down. You can just go. You just go right over. And
nice.
I don't even know. I'd say it's like a second and a half, maybe something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So, at this point, I've had enough running the turrets.
Now
So
we
we're
lock
gonna
'em up.
start.
It's our turn.
we're gonna lock up the turrets ourselves. So it's gonna meow here, get the turrets into the cell, activate the door, turn around, and hopefully not get shots. We're good.
I just want to say how bad these turrets' aim is actually to their advantage a lot of the time.
Yeah.
They're just boom, they'll just
Yeah.
hit you randomly.
Yeah, this upcoming one, that first cell is actually more inconsistent than the second one. The second one is fairly consistent as long as you get the sort of right cycle. With the sentinels here, so we get both sentinels attention. And he's gonna do that. Ooh, that is rare. Getting shot there.
That's what I would just said.
Yeah.
That won't happen. It's really not. That's rare.
No.
That's very rare.
Yeah, he was doing a route there where he maneuvered around a pillar, and that just manipulates these sentinels' like aim and AI so they wouldn't shoot him. Yeah, it's very rare to get shot
I shouldn't have
in
done it
this
like
area.
that,
Yeah,
but can't be asked to wait.
there we go.
So that's actually an example of how you can do this part without even the right cycle. What I just did, you can like go here and meow to get them both to look, and then that's very risky, but that actually worked better than the safe way. So I don't know.
Yeah, most of the time you'll get the sentinels like looking at you, and yeah. So we are now getting out, and we have to alert Clementine to a car over here. So we're going to grab
Dangling
onto the keys here and get her to notice the car. And unfortunately, we don't get to drive the car. But you know, don't worry, we'll get our redemption later.
Oh yeah.
So Clementine, yeah, Clementine gets to drive the car here, not the cats. But you know, we'll see about that later on.
We'll give her time to show 'em.
This is meant to be another chase sequence, but with some proper movement here. You can actually jump onto the back of the car here before the chase sequence properly begins. And this isn't hard to do. I actually did this in my casual playthrough without like knowing this was a thing. So just like that, you jump onto the back of the car, and you don't have to run through the tunnel or anything.
You just run diagonal to the back. Yeah, if you don't make that, it can be pretty tricky because you have to run from all them down the tunnel until you make it in time. It's really hard to not make that work though.
Yeah.
You see Clementine driving there. Absolutely insane. Sicko mode.
GTA Stray.
Yeah. Remember GTA 6 dude, gameplay. She's going to give us the keys here to the train. We got the battery earlier.
GT Stray.
G Stray. Stray TA6. That's so dumb. Alright. Now the cat gets redemption, and you're gonna just have to trust us when we say this. That we get to drive the train. Yeah.
This is true.
It's canon.
Because of the camera angle, we're not actually going to see it, but it is canon. It is part of the law that the cat is driving the train once we activate it. He is a qualified train driver.
This is a preview for Stray 2, where we're going to be able to unlock and customize the vehicles and drive over Zerks and crush them. Oh, I lost a lot of time in this.
So we activate the train here. As I said, can't see the cats. Yo, Gulch. But yeah, so you can't see the cat here, but I promise you, it is the one driving and operating the train here.
I mean, who else is driving this train? There's only a cat in there.
Yeah.
Alright, we've reached the last chapter here. Emote. Now, at the very start of this chapter, there is one staircase that's not like the others. Okay, for some reason, you could get a pretty big speed boost off of this first staircase if you run straight and look down. You can zoom.
Wee.
Oh, it's the only one though.
Yeah, so it doesn't work on these staircases.
And then here we're meant
So there's
to
one last
puzzle. Yeah, I guess you would use the Roomba to open this and scratch the panel, but we don't need any of that because we have the power of no clip.
It's gonna get on, or he's gonna push this Roomba. Once it gets to a particular point, jump on it,
Nice.
and that's gonna clip us right through that gate here. And then that's also where the final cutscene skip is.
Yes. And that's quite a long cutscene. I think. Don't want to miss that one. Now, I mean, for me, it's either the battery section at the start or this section that has the worst movement.
Yeah, and the
Hitting these
movement here
keyboards,
is also.
if you accidentally hit like one off or turn one on by accident, it's really hard to recover from it.
Yeah, that's just. Yeah, I don't understand fully how B12's AI here, but he seems to be on a sort of cycle
Right there,
here.
he's slow.
So so sometimes we just have to wait forever for him to start. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I never understood why. But yeah.
We're gonna do I wouldn't say cutscene skip, but we're gonna play 2 cutscenes at the same time. What's gonna happen here? So we're gonna scratch open this panel first, but we're not gonna actually activate it because a cutscene will play after.
Yeah, so there are 3 of these terminals here that we have to destroy the wiring and then interact with the terminals or monitors. So we can interact with this one and then buffer the dialogue afterwards. And that's so that we can, after we end the dialogue here, we're going to run up to the second monitor and activate it, and that's going to overlap those 2 cutscenes over each other. Yeah. And so that's slightly faster than activating all 3 monitors individually.
And just a note, I'm not using a controller, but it is much faster to scratch these with doubling the input.
Yeah, if you use one mouse click and then one controller trigger, that's faster. That's the fastest way to do scratching. And rip B12.
07. B12.
07.
You did a good service. No, I did shed a few tears here in my first playthrough, I gotta say. I don't know if it was because when the sad music kicked in or what, but it got in my feels.
Yeah, it's very sad moments of the game.
Best companion.
Yeah, so I didn't realize this until this moment of the game. I thought the city was overground. I didn't. It took me up until this point to realize that the city is underground, and the stars and stuff were just lights in the sky, and it's just all big one dome until it starts opening.
I actually
I don't know.
I actually did kind of look up at my first playthrough. I noticed all the stars are in the same pattern. It looked kind of sus.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Zerks are just vampires. The sunlight just shreds them.
Yeah, I don't think any explanation is given for this either. It's just
I think because they can only exist in this, in this world, and we've opened it up. Momo for 1 second. Yeah, he's back.
And then
Guardian.
what's that character?
What? Guardian?
It's that Guardian. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, wait, so I'm looking at the Twitch stream, so I'm behind a little bit.
We can actually just press any input here to get the cat to wake up faster. We're not going to take B12 for unknown reasons, but Also, is this me or does B12 kind of look like Wally?
I guess so, yeah.
Am I the only one? I just kind of realized that.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance,
Wally
yeah.
the robot.
So at the top of the next staircase, there's one jump input you can get off, and it saves very small amounts of time. Easy peasy.
I didn't even know about that for so long.
Yeah. And then
Top of the stairs are gonna be Tom. 3, 2, 1, Tom.
GG.
So I had what, second try, what, coin flip or something?
Mm-hmm.
And a death in jail, and I still had a 50-14. So I don't know what that would have been. I don't know what that would have been in like real time, but
I mean, you can check.
it would have definitely not been.
I mean, you can just check. You can do right click on live split, comparing against. Then at the bottom there's real time.
Okay. I hope you guys in chat enjoyed that. I had a hard time staying serious for a little bit there, but it's just kind of how I am when it comes to it. It helps me be less like nervous if I'm like.
I think it's good for the van, for it not to be that serious.
So okay, 51 on 9 it would have been if I did that right.
Yeah.
I can't remember what yours it was, but your run was like.
My one was pretty good, I think.
Chef's kiss, like it was perfect almost. You didn't die, you didn't mess up any tricks. Coin flip.
First try water run, yeah.
Yeah. I said I have a good feeling what just happened in that run will happen to me on the hotfix, but that's why I went for that checkpoint. All right, well, you want to do this again tomorrow or what?
Sure thing.
And then we can, if we need to, we can do it before Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It was alright.
Not bad.
I'm excited, honestly. No, it's on Wednesday.
Yes, so am I.
It's on Wednesday. It's on the 8th.
It's on the 8th for you. It is on the early hours of the 9th for me.
Yeah, like 3 a.m. I do not know how.
It's 2:30 a.m. Yeah.
I don't know how I would have done without a commentator, but I'm sure I would have found a way to get it done. But you're definitely a big help, man. Creature corner.
Yeah, in 50 hours from now.
Yeah. What was the last one called again?
The show.
Yeah.
Sorry? It was for Express Lane.
Oh, I thought it had some kind of like animal name. But it had all animals, so it had like cat and then goat simulator and then
that was the theme. Yeah, that was the theme. Yeah, but the show itself was just for runs that are under 60 minutes. And then for that particular one, they did an animal theme.
This one's got like Kirby and then Metro.
Yeah. Let's have a. Can we? Has the schedule been released? Can we leak that? Wait, it should say the like hotfix.
I already have anyway.
Okay, yeah. Wait, it should say on the hotfix schedule thing, I think.
Uh-oh, I'm a leaker. They're gonna get rid of me. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Oh well. I was just kidding. It's that I just
Oh
made
yeah,
those
yeah,
games up.
I get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, the schedule's public. Okay, yeah. So it's Stray,
Okay.
followed by Kirby.
Okay.
It's straight,
Yikes,
straight.
dude. Yikers.
It's Stray, followed by Kirby, Nightmare and
Uh,
Dreamland, followed
Game
by
Boy.
Metroid Prime 2.
Of course, it works first try there. You know. What the? Have you ever had this happen? Look, you can do this. That's the worst thing you can do there.
Wait, I wasn't watching.
Oh.
Can we do it again?
Yeah, so instead of
Uh,
you can just meant to clip under the door, but you can
yeah.
clip the other way by accident if you're like not careful. And then you're just stuck.
Well,
Here,
what do you mean? Like,
let me do it again. Oh, like there's two barrels in front of the door that you go under,
yeah.
and like as you're running under to make that jump, if you jump too early, you can jump on one of those barrels and just land on the wrong side of the
right.
door. It's really bad. You really don't want that to happen. One of these. Because they like the jump prompt is right here, and you can accidentally jump on it.
I remember the tutorial saying something about that and how it like then it just screws everything up.
I hate the way they do that
Yeah.
part on the tutorial where he's like, look
Yeah.
towards the wall and like.
Oh yeah, no,
this,
that's
like,
an awful way
like,
of doing
the
it.
old
Yeah,
way was something like this. I don't even remember how to do it, but it like
Yeah,
never
that,
worked
like,
for me. Like,
yeah,
it was
there's like
so
okay,
bad.
yeah, like there's like one particular mark on the wall you're meant to look
Yeah.
at, and yeah, it just sucks.
Yeah, but that way is much better. Like,
Yeah,
the
that was so consistent
circle
and easy.
movement. Now, what I was talking about yesterday, I probably can't make it do it, but you can fall out of the map here as well. Yeah, like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, right here. So, there is a way to save this.
Oh yeah.
There is actually a way to save this. You can line up with this and jump up. And thankfully, you can still
Easy
get the
peasy.
checkpoint from out there. And you can continue.
Oh nice, yeah.
I don't know what happens there, but it's kind of scary. I'm prepared for stuff to go wrong. Because I know it will.
Yeah, I had the like save manager open in case I had to like do something like that.
I bet it was a big relief after you got the nap skip though.
I did. I was legitimately so nervous for that.
Yeah.
It just because like then like you just have to watch the opening cutscenes again and like what are we going to talk about like during them again?
Like I go to break time. We'll be back shortly after this message. Shortly after these messages. How do I? Alright, well, I guess around the same time tomorrow we can do it.
Works for me.
I mean, I don't remember what time we started. So.
Yeah, I could probably start. Yeah, so I was in the middle of a run, and it was on decent pace. And so yeah, so I can probably start earlier if I'm not doing runs at that sort of time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll just come by.
Okie dokie. I guess I'm going to go to bed, I think.
You need to be ready to have your sleep schedule completely screwed up. That's what I had to do. Like,
I think it's I don't feel that like so it's nearly 1 a.m. for me, and like I don't feel that tired right now, but like I have stuff to do tomorrow, so I think I should go to bed. So yeah.
I actually had a good sleep schedule for once, where I was going to bed early, and then I got asked to do this at like 9:30.
Yeah.
And I have to run it again.
Yeah. Anyway. Night
Yeah.
night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night,
See ya.
Lettuce. Good night, Gulch, if you're still here. Bye bye.
See ya. I'm still sharing my screen. Well, I guess everyone's gonna leave because they're only here for draiga. I'm just kidding. No, but that was pretty good. First session there. I'm really struggle with staying serious sometimes. Cause it's like a coping mechanism when people are watching me. It helps me feel like better. I was afraid of that. It's fine. If that happens, then they just go back and run it again. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna get off too then. Just gonna do this a few times. What did I do? Oh no, I saved my position down here. It's fine. Just don't overthink it. It's literally that like easy to do. Alright, well, anyone's still here? I will see you guys tomorrow for another practice with Drago. Thanks for chilling, everyone. We got this. Goodbye.